doesn't resonate for you, then it don't resonate for you. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not sure. Thank you, bro. I'm not sure if this will be posted on YouTube. I haven't really been feeling the need to post certain things on YouTube lately. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but everything has not been going on YouTube. Shout out to my brother. He always gonna come and supporting. And yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. If I'm guided to put this on YouTube, I will. If not, enjoy it while you're here. Okay? Enjoy it while you're here. Right place, right time type of thing. Okay? All right. So, starting out, there is something significant about a stranger. Okay? And I'm going to explain everything as much as I can to make it make sense as I'm channeling these messages, right? I feel like a stranger or somebody that you don't know is going to present some type of great significance very soon, okay? For a lot of you guys, there's been a promise that has been made to you from spirit, source, universe to give you something or to help you with something before the end of December, okay? Today feels like a turning point day. The 15th specifically feels very turning point. It feels very like things are now finally getting in order, or things are now finally starting to show up in a way that you've been looking for them to show up, or you're starting to actually see the fruits of your labor, or certain things are just making sense, right? There's something significant about today's energy on the grand scheme of things, right? It feels like a midpoint, okay? I feel like the first quarter of this cycle has been very, very taxing. It has been very overwhelming. Thank you, my love, for the heart. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. It's been very taxing. It's been very overwhelming lately, okay? Specifically 2025, I want to say, starting from like March, so the official new year, up until now, there's been a lot going on. Lots of changes, lots of regrouping, lots of growing, lots of learning, lots of moving around, lots of, I just keep hearing movement, right? Lots of movement. Thank you, my love. Those are cute. Lots of movement in general, right? I also feel like this has been a period of time where you're really getting your mind right, okay? And what I mean by that is a lot of you guys have been undoing years and years and years of certain mentalities, that no longer serve you, right? Really pushing yourself to think differently. Thank you, my love, for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. Really pushing yourself to think differently, really pushing yourself to move in a different manner, especially when it comes to the way that you think about yourself. Hello, my love, welcome in. Especially when it comes to the way that you think about yourself and the way that you see yourself, right? I feel like you guys, I'm gonna say a lot of us, weren't seeing ourselves in the way that we should, right? Not seeing ourselves for who we truly are. Still having a lot of our past kind of try to define, who we are and how we show up, right? I'm great, and it says I'm not following you. You're not following me. What happened? I feel like there is a person that you do not know about and that you are not aware of that is going to be coming in at some point between today and the end of the month. Okay? That is going to offer you something or gift you something or give you some type of answer, introspection, something that you've been looking for, something that is going to be helpful to you. right? Because Spirit keeps saying, I keep hearing encountering a stranger, right? It's giving that energy from, y'all remember Beauty and the Beast, right? And the king or whoever he was encountered that strange lady, and he turned her away. He didn't know who she was. He didn't know how powerful she was. He didn't know all that she had, right? And he just kind of treated her real nasty, real mean, and it ended up backfiring on him, and now he has to live out his life as this beast, right? It's given that type of energy where you're going to encounter somebody and you're not going to know how valuable they are until after the fact. The way that this person appears, they don't look like they carry all that they carry. They don't look like they're attached to all that they're attached to. It's almost like how, how society thinks that money has a look, right? If you really know about money, you know real money don't got no look. Okay, real money is walking around in some fucking Skechers shape ups and fucking regular ass jeans and a t-shirt, right? It doesn't really have an appearance. It doesn't have a look. People who really getting it, you don't know that they really getting it. Okay, until you might see the car that they drive. You might see that they got on a really, really nice expensive watch, if you know watches, or if you know jewelry. Little shit like that might tell you something, but you can't just tell just from looking at them that they are who they are, or they have what they have, right? So whoever this energy is a lot of you guys want to be coming into contact with, it does not look like this person has much to offer you if we're just looking at the overall presentation of this person. So I really want y'all to start kind of, how like the old people say, you never know when you're entertaining an angel? That's the energy that is given, right? Some of y'all are going to encounter somebody who is so powerful and so well connected and so, I'm hearing in season. They're so right. They're so perfect for this time and where you are. However, they're not going to have the look that you think that this opportunity or this connection is going to come with. They're not going to look like what they're bringing to you or what they're offering you or who they're connected to. For some of y'all, it's a connection. This person knows somebody that you need. They have a connection to somebody that you may need at this time, or that may be useful to you at this time. For some of y'all, they may hold an opportunity, right? So I want y'all to start using that to kind of train yourself not to be so caught up in the outer, because the thing about this person is it's going to be their energy that makes you kind of pause and be like, it's something about this person. It's something about, the energy. It's something about how the room feels when this person enters it, or just the aura that they give off, right? If you are tapped in, you're going to feel it. You're going to know immediately. Okay? You're going to know immediately. I also feel like a lot of this is because some of y'all are looking for changes when it comes to career. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to realize that you're supposed to be getting paid more for doing less. You were never sent here to be a hustler. Chosen ones don't hustle. We attract. Chosen ones don't hustle. We were never supposed to hustle. And this is why for a lot of you, whenever you get into that hustle mode, shit start falling apart. Because you're actually exiting the energy that you're supposed to be in. You're not supposed to be in the energy where you're chasing and you hustling and you fighting to make this happen and fighting to make that happen. You are supposed to be fully concentrated on the spiritual work that you're supposed to be doing and be taken care of for doing so. This is the difference between someone who was chosen versus somebody who is just anybody. You're not anybody. So you're not supposed to be out here breaking your neck to do X, Y, and Z. Things should easily come to you without you having to do all of the extra to get it or to make it happen. You should be getting paid top dollar to barely do anything. And even with me saying that, I can feel the tenseness of the chest. I can feel the anxiousness in the stomach that a lot of y'all are feeling just from hearing me say that, because you still have not adjusted and readjusted your nervous system to understand who the fuck you are. A part of y'all still feels like I'm supposed to be showing up 100,000%. I gotta work my ass off to have all of the things that I want. You have to leave that mentality. Until you get out of that energy, things that are for you are not going to flow to you. It's just not. Right? If you find yourself working hard and 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 nothing is happening, that's a telltale sign that you are not operating in your proper energy. Because why would something not work if you're putting all of this time and energy and effort into it? It should work. So if it's not, that means that something with you ain't working. It's not because you're supposed to be going above and beyond and you got to prove yourself and, oh, I just got to put my time in. This is just my season to just work like a dog and not get nothing out of it. There's never a season where you're supposed to work like a dog and not get anything out of it. Stop telling yourself that. There's never a season where you should be going crazy because you're trying to pay a bill and you're trying to get this done, you're trying to get that done. Stop telling yourself that. You're creating that reality for you. You're basically creating the rules to the game. You're saying, hey, universe, spirit, source, don't give me shit. Don't allow shit to come to me unless you see me breaking my neck for it. That's what you're saying. And remember, all of the energies around us, their only responsibility is to listen to us and do as we say. So if I'm putting it out there that I have to work hard and I got to break my neck to get bare minimum, what do I think is going to be my reality? If I'm putting it out there that I got to turn all of these flips and do all of these tricks and bend over backwards to get a little crumb, what do I think my reality is going to be? Right? Hustle culture is not meant for people who are chosen. It's not your job to be the biggest hustler out here. If you think about Hollywood, if you think about, those who we see are successful on TV and all of these things, they had to sell themselves in order for somebody to provide them all of those things. It's not because they worked so super hard and broke their neck to get this, and that. No, they was sucking dick for money. Okay, they was getting pimped out of their morals and values. And then they come back and tell you, oh, you gotta work real hard. No, the fuck you don't. Okay, they was out here throwing that thing in the circle. And on their knees. And then they come and tell you, oh, you just gotta keep doing this and you just gotta do this and you just gotta... No. That is not what you have to do. Right? Especially when you are chosen. When it is written in the stars for you to be and become who you are being and becoming. At some point, we're working out of alignment the more we're trying to work. If you notice, when do things work for us? When we take a step back. When we stop bitching, when we stop complaining, when we stop worrying. When you just finally be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. If I get put out, I get put out. If they repossess my car, they repossess my car. If the lights go off, the lights go off. If they cut the water off, they cut the water off. If I don't eat, I don't eat. Once you stop giving a fuck and you just let the cards fall where the fuck they fall, it's like everything that you was worried about actually starts to happen for you. All of the shit that you was stressing over, all of the things that you was going over back and forth in your head, all the relationship problems and all of the shit that you was just doing the most over. It seems like all of a sudden everything starts working the fuck out. Because you were never meant to overwork. You were never meant to do all of that extra ass shit. It was never designed for you to put out that much energy into things that don't really matter. You think that spirit will, you would agree, right? Because we all on contract. You think that you would agree to come back down here and do work for the greater good, for the cause, for your ancestry, for your bloodline, and then spirit be hyper focused on you paying a bill? You think you was signed up to be a generational curse breaker, and you get here and you supposed to be hyper focused on a fucking car note? Make it make sense. That don't even make sense. You think you went through all that you went through in your childhood to prepare you to face all of these generational curses just for you to be worried about if you're going to pay your rent? You think that's what spirit got for you? No. It's actually not. Which is why the minute that you stop worrying about those things, all of those things seem to fix themselves. All of those things seem to work out. All of those things, start to clear and get the fuck out your way so that you can actually focus on what's actually important. We're not sent here to worry. We're not sent here to stress. We're not sent here to be worried about materialistic, basic bitch ass things. I am currency. I attract currency everywhere I go. I don't worry about currency because I am currency. When I show up, that's currency. When I walk into a room, that's currency. Payment made. Anybody who's able to have a connection with me, a relationship with me, that's currency. I am the currency. So everywhere I go, there is currency. Fuck am I sitting here and worry about some materialistic ass, paper ass money? Make it make sense. Or some dollars in the app. Some numbers in the app. The fuck am I worried about that for? You check your bank account and say 500. That's some numbers on an app. That don't speak to who you are. That doesn't speak to what you actually have. That's some numbers on an app. If the computer system glitched right now, all the numbers would change. Would that mean anything? No. So why does it mean something now? Because you're making it mean something. You're giving it importance. You're giving it more importance than it actually has. Does it make sense? You're giving these things importance. That shit is not important. So the more that you give it value, the more valuable it becomes. So how about we give value to things that are actually important and take the value out of things that aren't? Money is not valuable. Cars, clothes, shoes, those things aren't valuable. That's chump change. That's little shit. You out here breaking generational curses, babe. That's valuable. You out here changing your mentality, changing your energy, working on yourself. That's value. You out here saving generations. That's value. And you think you're not going to be taken care of for those things? That speaks more to how you think about yourself. It's not hard at all. It's actually not hard at all. We make it difficult. You hurt yourself more holding on than you do letting go. Have you ever played tug of war? If you ever played tug of war, and you holding on to that goddamn rope, and you pulling and 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 pulling, and you blistering your hands and all of the things. The key to tug of war is you pulling for a little bit and then you letting go. Because when you do that, the other team is going to do what? They're going to fall. I don't have to put in that much motherfucking energy. Some people think when you playing tug of war, you just supposed to keep pulling and keep pulling and keep pulling and fuck yourself up and fuck yourself up. No. The way to win tug of war is you pull for a little bit and then everybody let go. Because that other team, they going to still be pulling. And when you let go, they going to fall on their ass. So it hurts you more to hold on than to just let the fuck go. Let the pieces fall where they fucking fall. Things are complicated because we expect for things to be complicated. Because you've been taught that everything has to be complicated. But think about who taught us that. The people who taught us that you gotta work hard and that you gotta hustle are people who don't have magic and they don't have power and they don't have anything. So of course they gotta work twice as hard, 3 times as hard to get what you should be able to get just by being who you are and attracting it to you. We are melanated beings. We came into this realm with power. We didn't have to ask for it. We didn't have to work for it. We were born with power. We were born with gifts. We was born with insight. We was born with intuition. We didn't have to ask for none of this shit. It's a part of who we are. So of course, if there's other people, other things on this planet who were not born with the same advantages, what are they going to teach? They're going to teach from their experience. And their experience says, we got to do a whole bunch of hard-ass work. So they train you to think that you got to do a whole bunch of hard-ass work. But for you, it throws you out of alignment to do a whole bunch of hard-ass work because you was never supposed to do that. What do you do when you're stuck in that traumatic event, though? You unstuck yourself through healing. This is why we do shadow work. Shadow work allows you to go back through those events, figure out, how do I feel? How does it make me feel? What feelings have I, gotten from this experience? What do I no longer need to keep? What do I need to let go of? What have I learned? And let me leave it there. That's why we do healing. That's why we do shadow work. I couldn't bring him back, and I'm a nursing student. He wouldn't come back. My love, then he wasn't supposed to come back. His job was done. Imagine forcing somebody to be somewhere and their job is done. Would you stay at work when it's time for you to clock out? Remember, this is not our final destination, guys. We're just here. We here on a contract. We all here on a contract. And the thing is, no one person knows when their contract is over. It's over when it's over. And when it's over, it's time for you to go back to the ethers. It's not for you to stay here. We can't control that. It's not for us to control. It's not for us to assume responsibility for it either. Right? We know that death is rebirth. Death is just ending a cycle on one side and continuing that cycle on the other side. We're not here to stay. We're not here to stay. And this is not the place you want to stay. It's not easy hearing it because we love people and we want them here. But this is not the place you want to stay, my love. We only here temporarily. You don't want to stay here. Trust me. The people who have left, they don't want to come back. They don't want to come back. Trust me. They are happy where they are. They may miss you and all of the things, and you miss them. Absolutely. But they would not come back if they had a choice and an option. Okay? All right, let's break this down a little bit more. I do feel like a red card significant. Look at this, the Fool card. Like I said, today feels like the start of a new, I'm hearing uphill. So you know how you know, we see those animations where they go over here, or even like a roller coaster. You go up and then you go down. And then you go up and then you go down. And then you go up and you go down. This feels like you were on your up, right? And then you had your down moment. And now you're about to start your ascent up again. Okay? This is helping us reposition ourselves for the new season that we're about to walk in at the top of the new cycle in March, right? When we get back to Aries season. So a lot of y'all have been feeling the down effects, right? Where it feels like things are falling apart, feels like things are not going your way, feels like you're losing people, feels like you're losing opportunities. It feels like, you know, you're being pulled in different directions, or you're being pulled away from different things or different people or different connections or different relationships or whatever it may be, right? If it's been feeling like a downward spiral. But in reality, this was giving you the things that you need so that you can ascend up without holding on to all of the extra shit. It's almost like as you were going through these things, you were releasing extra baggage, right? It's extra things that you were carrying, things that no longer serve you, things that are not working for you anymore, things that are not benefiting you. A lot of that shit was being released as you were going through what felt like a downward spiral, okay? Because a lot of y'all felt like y'all was spiraling. Five of Wands energy here, right? Felt like there was chaos. There was a whole bunch of shit going on. You know, maybe even falling out with, you know, different people, jobs, friendships, relationships, you know, not even really feeling like you're in good standing with yourself, you know, kind of almost falling out with yourself, which happens a lot, okay? We be falling out with our damn selves. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. You know, kind of in this back and forth with your own energy, like, damn, like, you know, why can't I get it together? And I also feel like a lot of y'all, again, are coming out of that hustle mentality to the point where you was kind of beating yourself up for not having the energy to overexert yourself. But that's because you wasn't supposed to, Bookie Bud. You was over here beating yourself up because you ain't had no goddamn energy. You wasn't supposed to have that energy, because you was going to take that energy and put it towards shit that you shouldn't be putting it toward. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? You were not created to hustle or struggle. You were created to exist and be and have abundance for merely existing. And that's something that you literally have to teach yourself, and you have to drive that point home internally. I am supposed to be getting provided for just for being who I am. Because the important work that you're doing, you don't have to clock in and clock out for. The important work that you're doing, you don't have to show up to a destination or a job and sign a W-4 form and pay taxes on it. The important work that you're doing is spiritual. And spiritual work costs way more than anything the fuck else. Spiritual work is more valuable than anything the fuck else. Okay? I want them to shut up with all these goddamn group chat messages. Be quiet. Damn it. What the fuck? 17,000 messages in 2 minutes. I need everybody to just shut the fuck up. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me mute these people. They just keep sending messages. Shut up. Driving me crazy. locked the damn phone, turned the shit off. Ah! Okay. This shit was getting on my nerves. Hello, my love. Welcome in. Yeah, so the more that y'all try to get into this hustle mentality, right? The less things worked out for you. We are not meant to hustle. Not here to be doing all that. We here to exist and do spiritual work. And the spiritual work that we do and that we are doing allows us to be provided for and be taken care of and not have to worry. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. Not have to worry, not have to stress, not have to chase anything or anybody around nowhere. Everything should be attraction. Because I am who I am, because I put out the energy that I put out, I attract all of the things that I want and all the things that I need. Just from me being the energy that aligns with those very things. Right? I am the magnet. So the way that I tune myself, the energy that I tune myself to is going to be the things that I will receive in return. If I'm tuned to a needy ass energy, because hustle mentality is a needy ass energy. That's some needy shit. That's some needy shit. Hustlers are needy. You can't hustle without being needy. It takes that energy to be a hustler. You got to be a needy ass person. If you want to book a private reading, you can send me a DM message. Right? We're not needy. We're not needy people. Everything that we need, we already have. But if I don't acknowledge that, if I turn a blind eye to that, then of course I'm not going to feel like I have what I need. Even when it comes to our parents, even when it comes to the people who have raised us, who have taught us this same hustle culture, look at their lives. What did hustling get them? Look at the lives of the people who encourage you to be out here hustling and going crazy and stressing yourself the fuck out. Look at their lives. And I'm not talking about the materialistic things that they were able to purchase. I'm talking about look at their lives. Who are they in their lives? Are they at peace? Do they have peace? Do they know what peace is? Do they have a clear mind? Do they have a sound mind? Are they happy people to be around? No. They stress the fuck out. They going crazy. Energy all over the fucking place. You're supposed to have the things that you need, the things that you want, the things that you desire, and have peace. You're supposed to have all of the things that you want, need, and desire, and have peace, and have a sound mind, and be at 100% internally on your spiritual journey, and be doing the work. You're supposed to have all of these boxes should be checked. Some of y'all have been doing some crystal work lately. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. Some of y'all been getting more into crystals. I'm also seeing blooming flowers. Some of you guys may be getting into plants. New plant moms and dads. Some of y'all are dressing different. I'm seeing new hairstyles. I also feel like, if you're a person who really don't like the cold or the winter time, I still see you being in the sun as much as possible. I feel like some of y'all have been outside more during this season than maybe you ever have during the winter season. Like the previous winter seasons, you may be more in the house. Not saying that you're not Not saying that you're going outside and you're doing all these extra things, but just being in the sun. So it could be like standing outside for a little bit, sitting outside for a little bit, something like that, right? Where you're being penetrated by sunlight. I said some people are getting more into plants, new plant moms and dads. Thank you for the heart, me. Welcome in, Sauce. Getting into crystals more for some of you guys, upping your crystal work, okay? The Fool card and the Magician coming out back to back. You are the power, you are the magic. I feel like that's been the lesson. And if you've been paying attention, thank you for the rose. If you've been paying attention, you've been seeing that and understanding that even more. I feel like life right now, especially with 2025, was supposed to show you who you are so that in 2026 you can act like it. And sometimes in order to learn who you are, you have to see who you are not. You have to be shown who you are not. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Sometimes the quickest way to realize and understand who you are is to first see, oh, I'm not this. Oh, I shouldn't be connected to this person. I shouldn't be connected to that person. I shouldn't be working this type of job. I shouldn't be overexerting myself in this way. I shouldn't be doing all of this and all of that and all of this and all of that. Sometimes that's the lesson. I'm doing too fucking much. Or I'm around people who are not enough. Or I've been intertwined with people, surroundings, cities, states, countries, jobs, careers that are not enough. The Magician and the Fool card are one after another in tarot. So this is giving me, some of y'all could be saying 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or numbers kind of in a sequence. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5. I'm also seeing, especially for my women, some of you guys are going natural. I see you just showing up as your natural self. If you were a makeup girly, you're not really doing as much with the makeup. If you were a wig, weave girly, you're not doing as much with that. Just prioritizing yourself in your most natural state, showing up in your most natural state is giving like hidden beauty is how I'm hearing it, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing that who you naturally are is way more beautiful than who you've been kind of trying to create yourself to be and create yourself to show up, right? A lot of society's norms and society's standards, like a lot of that bullshit is going out the window. I'm even hearing like, and this is confirmation because I was watching Reverend Ike, and I think I told some of y'all, if you was on a live Saturday, I was telling y'all about Reverend Ike. And he was talking about how, even when we buy clothes and we buy shoes and all of these different things, certain things we don't wear unless there's a special occasion or something important. Or I'm going to save this outfit for this, and I'm going to save this shirt for this, and I'm going to save this for that. And a lot of it is because you don't feel like you yourself is worthy enough to just wear it. Like, I am the occasion. I don't have to wait for a special day and a special time and a special this and a special... I am the occasion. If I walk up and say, I want to wear that, I'm going to wear it. If I woke up and said I want to do my hair like this, I'm going to do it. If I woke up and said I want to get my hair cut like this, I'm going to do it. I am the occasion. I don't have to wait for a fuck ass thing. Because what I'm putting out, what you put out when you do that is you just being who you are, you just existing is not enough. Right? There has to be more. It has to be an occasion. It has to be something outside of myself that prompts me to be in this energy, or to show up in this energy, or to dress, you know, in a certain way, or to wear certain things, or to do certain things, you know. It's something outside of me that has to prompt this, versus I am who I am. And me just merely existing is enough of an occasion for me to do the absolute fucking most every second of the day. People who are living the life that you want to live as far as monetarily, they're not waiting for an occasion to wear their clothes. They're not waiting for an occasion to do their hair. They're not waiting for an occasion to show up in a certain manner. They're just fucking doing it every day. And because they're showing up in life like that every day, life is showing up like that in return for them every day. When I walk out the house every day, like it's an important day, like it's an occasion, life is going to make every day a fucking occasion. I'm going to get those things in return. Hello, my love, welcome in. I am the fucking occasion. New mentality. And this is y'all know over here, we get things in advance. This is the mentality that you need to be adapting now. Don't wait for Aries season 2026 to start acting like you're important and adapting this higher mentality. You need to do this shit now. We get the things we need in advance over here. Okay? Our spirit guides don't wait. They tell us the shit now. So that you can already be in position. You can be even more in position. Further than the initial position. Fuck all that waiting. Peasants wait. People who aren't important, they wait. People who don't have the bandwidth, they wait. You don't wait. Strength card, Leo energy. We got Gemini energy. We got Leo energy here. We got Aries energy. Fire and air is here. Action and intellect. In this season, you're really going to have to stop caring about who cares. You're going to have to stop caring about who cares. Fuck it. You're going to have to be able to do things, take leaps of faith, get out of your comfort zone, make decisions and choices that are for you, regardless of how everybody else feels about it, and regardless of everybody else's fucking opinion on it. In order for y'all to get where you're trying to go, in order for us to get where we're trying to go, you have to be all in when it comes to you. Only you intuitively know what is for you to do. Everybody is not going to get it. Everybody's not going to understand. Everybody's not going to be supportive. None of those can be reasons why you don't do what you need to do. At all. None of those things should be a reason why you don't do what you're supposed to do and what you need to do. Stop caring. Some of y'all care too much. Some of y'all care too much. And because some of y'all are caring about other people's opinions and what other people want to think, you out here chasing. And not only are you chasing the wrong shit. Or stopping yourself from being put in position or getting in position to have the things that you want. And to have the things that are for you. 2026 is supposed to be such a mind-blowing year. Because it's supposed to give you things that you didn't even know you were worthy of having. Right? Like I said, 2025 was supposed to set you up to understand who you are so that in 2026 you can act like it. Because a lot of you guys have not been moving like you know who you are, or maybe you just simply didn't know who you was. Okay? As you learn throughout the rest of this cycle, right? So we really have up until the middle of March 19th, March 20th. Up until that specific time, you're supposed to be getting a better overstanding of who the fuck you are. So that in 2026, thank you for the heart me, when 2026 starts and the official new cycle starts in Aries season, Spirit can start giving you the things that are in alignment with who you now know yourself to be. And more. And more. You're not supposed to see this coming, which is why you don't. Stop looking for Spirit to give you handouts and hints and you know, extra ass insight of every detail and everything that's coming in. And I want to know everything, Spirit. No, you're not supposed to know everything. You're supposed to go with your intuition. Allow your intuition to set you up to the places that you're supposed to be so that the things can flow in for you organically. A lot of y'all are trying to control the outcome. You're trying to control the outcome by controlling the journey. No, sit the fuck back. Let shit happen. We just discussed, when you take your hands off of shit and you sit back and you just go with the flow and you let things happen, everything you want plus more shows up. When you're controlling everything, you're boxing yourself in. You're saying, I want these specific things. Well, what if what Spirit wants for you is bigger and better than those three things? You'll be losing your mind over some chump change, and they trying to give you bands. You crying over it's. I keep using this example of like a child, right? Thank you, my love, for the gift. Like a toddler, right? A toddler will scream and cry and roll around on the floor about a piece of candy, not knowing that you're trying to hand them a cupcake. They'll scream and roll around on the floor about a cupcake, not knowing that you got a whole ice cream cake for them. This is how some of you guys are showing up. You're showing up screaming and crying because you're trying to make these small little things happen when you got big ass shit trying to come in. And because you have free will, because nobody can control your journey but you, Spirit just gotta let you sit there and throw a temper tantrum. Hello, my love, welcome in. So you're missing out on having more than what you thought you could have because you crying over the crumbs that you think you are worthy of. Thank you for the heart, me. Get off the fucking floor. I'm here. Return to your throne. Return to your fucking throne. You've been out here really acting like, get your ass up and sit in your fucking seat and put the crown on and shut up. Certain things you're not supposed to be worried about. That's why we have a spirit team. What you think they here for? Let them worry about a bill. Let them worry about a car note. Let them worry about gas and electricity and rent. Let them worry about the food and how you gonna eat tomorrow. That's their job. Fucking worry about that for. I'm already fighting all of these goddamn battles and hitting generational curses, and you think I'm also supposed to be worried about a bill? Hell no. Strength cards. Sometimes the thing that requires the most strength is you walking the fuck away. The thing that requires the most strength is you saying, you know what? I'm just going to leave this to the hands of the people who are responsible for it. Which is not me. That's like the CEO of Walmart going to Walmart and standing in a line trying to scan people's shit. Sir, what the fuck are you doing here? It's not your job. Now you in a way just causing confusion because you don't know what the fuck you doing. You trying to do employee work when you a CEO. Get it together. Today, if you can, for those who can, take a nap. And I know that sounds crazy. Take a nap. There's something that's going to be shown or revealed to you during this period of time. And try to do it while the sun is up, is what I'm hearing. If you can. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. I don't care if it's 15. I don't care. If you can, take a nap. There's a download. There's something that's going to be shown to some of you guys. Especially if lately your dreams have been vivid. Especially if lately you've been receiving a lot of random like puzzle pieces, right? It feels like, okay, I get a little sign here, I get a little sign there, I get a little download here, I get a little download there. I don't know how to put it all together. Okay? There's something about napping, resting while the sun is out. I feel like it's downloads and messages specifically from the sun that you're going to get. And if you can, do it by a window where either the blinds are up, or if the sun is out, do it, near that if you can. Or open up the window so that the sunlight can come in. Or if you're in a car, park somewhere where the sun is. Something along those lines. If the sun is not out, it's okay. Still try to do it during the day. Because there's some type of download coming from the sun. Right? And we know that as the sun heats up, as the sun becomes more powerful on a physical level, there is information that it is carrying that is supposed to give to us, that we're supposed to absorb through our melanin. The sun don't just help trees and plants grow. It helps you grow too. Hello? It helps you grow. We get downloads from all types of things. World cards coming out. Also, and we've been talking about this a lot over here, some of y'all are supposed to be moving within the next 6 months. By June 2026, you better not be where you are right now. You better not. If you know what's good for you, you better not. By June 2026, You better be in another city, another state, another country. And that may not be for everybody, but it's for most chosen ones. Now, if you've already moved, then good. If you've already relocated and did your part, then good. But for a lot of y'all, don't let 2026 come and you still where you are. You have hit your cap. There is nothing more for you to do on the soil that you're on. You've done it all. It's over. Okay? New beginning. Especially with 2026 being a 1 year. It's a whole new cycle. It's time to go. It's time to relocate. It's time to get into new energy. And it doesn't mean that the place you're moving to, you're going to be there forever. Right? We like I said, we are currency. We are ever flowing, ever changing, ever progressing, ever growing beings. Where we're not linear. Right? We are so much more than, we even know. So we're not meant to be stationary. We're not stationary beings where you live in one city, one state your whole life, and you work one job your whole life, and you're in one relationship your whole life, and you're over here your whole life, and you're doing this your whole life. That's not for us. And the sooner that a lot of y'all can understand that, you'll stop holding on to shit. Some of y'all hold on so hard to things that are no longer for you because you don't overstand that you are a fluid being. I don't care if you're married. That may not be your husband, or it's supposed to be your husband long term. Maybe you're supposed to do a couple years with that person and then move the fuck on. Some of y'all beating yourselves up because you had kids with a motherfucker and you're not with the motherfucker no more. Well, you wasn't supposed to be. We are fluid beings. We're supposed to be moving all around this motherfucker. Think about it like this. There's only a little bit of us with the energy that we possess. Why would it be stationary? How are we going to get these messages and this energy to transform this entire world, this entire nation, if we're going to be in one spot forever? It don't make no fucking sense. Many people are supposed to encounter you. It is what it is. Whether that's on a relationship status, whether that's on a friendship status, whether that's you working, whether that's, you traveling, it doesn't matter. We're supposed to be encountered by many. And because you are so powerful, because you are chosen, because your energy is what it is, and it's attached to who you are, there are only a very, very small few that are supposed to be with you forever. So to think that everybody you meet and every place you go and every job you work is supposed to last forever is cuckoo for Cocoa fucking Puffs. You are way too special for everybody to be long term. I really need y'all to get that. So for my people who are single and been trying to figure out where's their divine counterpart, you are way too special to have just anybody. You way too special to work any type of job. You way too special to be living in any type of house or apartment. Way too special to be driving any type of car. Wearing any type of clothes. Eating just any type of food. That's why when you really start to get your energy in alignment, all of those things change. You dress different. You eat different. It's not a coincidence that a lot of you guys are changing your diet. Because you're realizing, this goes back to identity. I'm realizing that I haven't been identifying properly. And the identity that I've been living by has been causing me to eat what I've been eating. I've been putting all this fuck shit in my body because I've been thinking that I'm this little ass bitty person over here. No, I should be eating the best of the best. I should be eating fruits and veggies and high protein meals and nice appetizers and dinner options and healthy desserts. I should be. I should have an amazing body. I should be working out and investing into myself. Yes, I should be traveling. I should be receiving gifts and deposits of money and flowers and all types of shit just because. Yes, I should be. Yes, I should wake up and put on a whole motherfucking prom outfit and walk around CBS. Who the fuck is gonna stop me? I absolutely should be. The world does revolve around me, ho. Yes, it does. A lot of this goes back to childhood. Our parents didn't feel and didn't live up to their importance. So they taught us not to feel and not to live up to our importance. Some of them even purposely may have taught us that we wasn't shit, or we don't deserve shit, or we ain't gonna be shit, or we ain't gonna have shit, or society around us in our environment as children taught us that we wasn't have shit, or we wasn't worthy of shit, or we didn't deserve shit. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers been walking around with that same piss poor ass mentality. Just because somebody said it to you don't mean that it's true, but it will become your reality if you continue to accept it as truth. So now, if I've been accepting this as truth for all of this time, and my life has been referring it back to me and making it my reality, at some point, I need to change what the fuck I've been accepting as truth. That's not true for me no more. I'm not taking crumbs no more. It's a lot of chosen ones who ain't had a job in the last 5 years, but their bills is paid. They ain't gone hungry. They traveling. They seeing the world. They doing all types of shit. Because they started to live as who they know they are. They started to actually see themselves as being worthy of living that type of lifestyle and having things given to them just because I am who I am. That's the chosen one's mentality. Because I am who I am, I get what I get. I don't have to take the first job opportunity that's given to me if I know that it's beneath what I deserve. Thank you for the heart, me. Take that piss poor ass opportunity and shove it up your ass. And you come back and talk to me when you got some shit that's in alignment. Until then, I will sit over here. I would put all of this time and energy and effort into myself. Building myself, doing whatever the fuck I need to do for me. And then if you come back with something that makes sense, then we can move forward. And if you don't, I'm going to sit over here and keep investing into myself until something makes fucking sense. Because I am the occasion. I am the opportunity. So you benefit from hiring me. You as a company benefit for having my energy on your roster. You benefit from being my friend. You benefit from me living in your neighborhood. You benefit from me shopping at your store. That's how you gotta start seeing shit. I am the energy. I am the magic. I am the power. I am the resource. I am the currency. Everything around benefits from having me. If I'm a higher dimension, if I'm from a higher dimension of a higher dimension, if I'm a spiritual being living in a materialistic world, who holds more weight? The spiritual being or the materialistic world? I'm gracing y'all with my spiritual essence. Thank you, my love, for the hand heart. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? The fact that I'm here. The fact that I'm on the roster. is saving this company from this, or saving this friendship from that, or saving this relationship from this and that. The fact that they see my name, when they pull this shit up, they see my name, they see my energy, they see my aura. What are you talking about? You need to start moving like you are valuable, so that life can start to reflect that to you. The fuck? Life is only going to reflect back to you what you're putting out, because everything around you has a responsibility to do what you say. All of the energies around you have a responsibility to do exactly what you say. So if you put out, oh, I gotta work hard in order to get a little bit, everything around you is like, okay, attention. He or she said that they have to work hard to get a little bit, so let's make sure that we make that happen for them. If you're putting out, I don't have to do shit and I still get everything I want, attention. They don't want to do shit, but we're still going to give them everything that they want. Everybody got it? All right, let's get to work. That's how shit is supposed to go. Not supposed to be out here working all extra hard to get a couple of dollars, a little bit of recognition, a little bit of change. What the fuck? Come on now. 9 of Cups energy. I possess everything that I need internally to get everything that I want and deserve externally. I am that I am. I am the energy. I am the currency. I am the money. I am the love. I am the opportunity. I am the friendship. I am the connection. The fuck? I am that I am. It's not in my energy to beg. It's not in my energy to barter. It's not in my energy to compromise my morals, my values, my worth. What the fuck? Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I have the power. Some of y'all need to step into y'all dark divine energy. For my feminines, you need to step into your dark feminine energy. For my masculines, you need to step into your dark masculine energy. Mind you, that's not evil. But that dark energy, don't play with your motherfucking ass. That dark energy ain't looking for nobody to agree, ain't looking for nobody to support. That dark energy don't need no motherfucking amen corner. That dark energy don't need, all of these extra ass things and all this hustle culture and all of this please and please and no. No. That dark energy says, this is what the fuck it is. Make it happen. And I know that you're going to make it happen because I told you to make it happen. And I have so much faith that you're going to listen to what the fuck I said. Then I'm going to go over here and focus on something else. Because I know you're going to make it happen. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Because I already know what's going to happen. The cards are confirmation. I know you're going to make it happen. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to work out even better than I thought that it would. Because that's what I told you to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told you to do. These are all my bills. What y'all need to start doing at the top of the month. These are all the bills that need to get paid. Write down the bill, write down the amount, 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 bill, amount. At the bottom, write universe paid. Or paid by ... universe. not worried about that shit. And then I'm going to go throughout the rest of my motherfucking month, minding my business and having fun and doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Allow my intuition to guide me and for me to step into all the other motherfucking opportunities that I'm supposed to step into and not be worried about no funky ass bills. Ugh. That's human shit. Do I look like a human to you? Not no fucking human. And you can do the same thing with the other shit. Vacation to blah, 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 blah. Here's the amount. Universe paid. Paid by universe. Car. New car. Down payment amount. Paid by universe. Uno reverse. Fuck I look like. And this is the catch. When I write that, when I do that, when I put all of that out there, I'm not sitting here worried about it no more. I'm not going to then go and worry about it. 222. It's taken care of. I'm charging it as done. Once I finish writing it out, it's done. I'm not worried about that. I'm moving on to something the fuck else. Because what type of mixed signal am I sending out if I say all of these things are done and taken care of, and then I also sit there and worry about it? That's mixed signals. That's confusing. That's like when we was growing up, and your mama said go in there and vacuum the floor, and then she walk in there and she feel like you're not doing it right, so then she just start vacuuming herself. What the fuck was the point of you asking me to do if you was gonna do it anyway? That's fucking pointless. So if I give the universe a job, I'm gonna get the fuck out their way so they can handle the task that I gave them. Because all of these energies work for me, not the other way around. This is a physical plane. Anything that is physical is less valuable than I am, less important than I am. So all of these physical things are under my command. And you may not feel like they're listening to you already, but they are. You said that you wanted to be broke. So you are. You keep running around talking about you don't got the money for this, and you don't got the money for that, and you don't got the money for this, and you don't got the money for that. So you don't have the money. They're listening to you. I can't never find love. I'm gonna be by myself the rest of my life. You've been by yourself so far. Sounds like they're listening to you. And not only are they listening to the words that you're speaking, but they're listening to your actions and how you're carrying yourself. You're not even giving yourself love. So how the fuck can they align you with somebody who wants to give you love if you're not giving love to yourself? No, you're going to keep running into people who take from you because you're taking from yourself. You're not replenishing yourself. So you're not going to run into people that want to replenish you. Whether that's romantic, whether that's a friendship, you're not taking care of yourself. You're not doing for yourself. You're not making yourself priority. So why the fuck is some random ass person going to walk into your life and make you a priority? That's not alignment. We show what we want. We speak what we want. And everything around us listens and gives it right back to us. And then when it gives it back to us, we sit there and we act like we don't know what the fuck is going on. Is it something that you have to unlearn? Yes. Is it difficult to unlearn? Yes. Are you going to sometimes slip back into your old ways? Yes. I've been doing this shit for 10 years and I still slip back into my old ways sometimes. I still slip back into those mentalities sometimes. Because you have the world around you countering every fucking thing that you're trying to change. You trying to do something right, they doing something wrong and they promoting the wrong shit. The wrong shit is all the fucking around you. So sometimes, do you get caught up in that? Abso-fucking-lutely. But when you know better, what's the rest? Thank you for the heart, me. When you know better, you what? Come on now. Okay. Here, look at this. Tower, Ten of Swords, but then you got the Star card. So shit is fall. This is how some of y'all have been feeling. Like shit is falling apart. Ten of Swords, feeling defeated. But babe, you're the star. Aquarius energy. You're the star. What the fuck? You the star of the show. This shit can't run without you. And a lot of you guys have not given yourself permission to, as my uncle say, put your dick on the table. What does that mean, Poca? It means I'm the big motherfucker around here. And I'm going to show everybody and everything around me that that's who the fuck I am. I'm not worried about you feeling some type of way about how big I am. That's on you. That's a personal problem. If my confidence make you feel any less confident, then that's something that you need to work on. If my presence and my surety in myself makes you feel some type of way, that's something you need to be working on. That don't say nothing about me. That says something about you. You need to go fix that. A lot of y'all are diminishing yourselves and making yourself so fucking small because you don't want to rub people the wrong way. Oh, I don't want them to see me as cocky. I'd rather you see me as cocky than you see me as insecure. I'd rather people be like, oh, I ain't fucking with her because she's so full of herself, than I'm going to fuck over her because she's insecure and not full of herself enough. See, confidence keeps peasants and vultures the fuck away. People not going to fuck with somebody who's confident. But your insecurities scream, hey, come fuck with me. Come play with me. Come play in my face. Come disrespect me. Come take from me. And not give me shit in return. You walking around tiptoeing around motherfuckers who not even doing shit themselves is crazy work. Crazy work. People who aren't even bold enough to live in their truth and you tiptoeing around them. For fucking what? If I said I'm the best, I'm the fucking best. If I said I'm the cutest, the flyest, the prettiest, the most handsomest, I said that and I fucking meant it. If I said what you're trying to give me is not enough for me, then that's what the fuck I meant. I don't care if that's your best. Your best is not good enough for me. The fuck? Why the fuck should I feel some type of way about that? Because if I'm giving somebody what I think is my best and they say it's not good enough, they have all right to fucking do that. Because a lot of people giving you crumbs and saying, oh, well, that's my best. Well, bitch. Well, I can't go to Louis Vuitton and they got a fucking $3,000 purse. And I say, oh, well, all I have is $500. You might as well take it because that's all I have. That's my best. You think they're going to give me that fucking purse just because that's my best? No. When you get more, you come back. This shit says $3,500. If you don't have $3,500, you're not getting it. What the fuck? Everywhere else you go in the world, they operate off of that. So why the fuck are you not operating off of that in your life? Stop letting people come to you with mediocre shit and you just accept it. Oh, it's okay. I know you're not loving me right, but I'm still going to deal with you just because it's okay. I know you're offering me $25 an hour at this job and I'm just going to accept it because, you know, that's all you said you can offer. It's okay. No, it's not okay. Go do better. And don't come back unless you're doing better. Because I deserve better. Point blank the fuck period. Bye. Go figure it out. And if you never come back, then it is what it is. You weren't supposed to be here anyway. Ain't nobody else taking less than. These social media companies ain't taking less than. These motherfucking department stores not taking less than. Ain't nobody out here bartering and bargaining but your motherfucking ass. And because you bargaining with every motherfucking body, you living a bargain ass life. You having a bargaining ass reality. Because y'all here trying to bargain with every motherfucking body. Instead of saying, this is who I am. This is the energy that I possess. This is what I know I bring to the table. So you have to at least have this. And if you fucking don't, you fucking don't. You don't get access to me if you fucking don't. Go find a bitch that's going to take 50%. I'm not taking 50%. Go find a nigga that's going to let you hire them for 50%. I'm not letting you hire me for 50%. I'm not fucking doing it. If you don't walk around this bitch putting your motherfucking dick on the table for what you worth, then who the fuck is going to ever give it to you? If you keep taking shortcuts and shorthands, who is going to ever come to you with the full amount? And now you're creating a standard. Oh, I can go in this person's life and give them what they're less than. You know, give them less than their worth. And they're going to accept it. Now you known as the I can just offer you whatever ass person. You're setting a trend for yourself in your life. Every time you let somebody get away with not being what they need to be, not showing up how they need to show up, you're setting a trend. And now in all areas of your life, people going half-ass. You let one person get away with it, and you got 500 witnesses, all the motherfuckers you just taught, everybody can get away with it. So when you allow people to get away with shit like that, all the energies around you are learning, oh, we don't gotta work hard to get her or him the shit that they need. They gonna accept whatever. They gonna accept whatever. So what the fuck is the point of me going out here and making sure that all the T's is dotted, all the T's is crossed, and all the I's is dotted when this motherfucker gonna accept crumbs anyway? The fuck is the point? Just gonna keep giving this bitch crumbs. When you set the standard and be like, no, I only accept the best of the best. Because I am the best of the best. But this goes back to the way that you treat yourself. Anybody who accepts crumbs views themselves as a crumb. Because if you thought of yourself as being more than that, then you wouldn't have accepted that in the first place. Did I just step on y'all toes? I'm not sorry. If you've been accepting crumbs, you view yourself as a fucking crumb. Nobody who sees themselves as being worthy is going to accept anything less than what they feel like they're worthy of. It just is what it fucking is. Relationships, jobs, opportunities, friendships, family relationships, it don't fucking matter. If it goes under the line of what the fuck I accept, I'm not taking it. You let one person half-ass you, everybody's going to half-ass you. Everything in your life is going to half-ass you. And it's not because you have half-ass value, but it's because you're only allowing yourself to show up half-ass. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Motherfuckers is they're not coming to you with all that you are. They're holding back because you've accepted less. So they're holding back what they give. They're not putting their best foot forward when it comes to dealing with you. Because they know that you're going to take a little bit. They know that you're going to accept 15%. Why the fuck am I going to break myself trying to get this bitch 100% when I know she's going to accept 15%? Why am I going to drive myself crazy trying to show up at 100% capacity when I know she's going to be okay, he's going to be okay with 50%? We all do it. You work a job and you realize that in the beginning of any job that we work, we put in 100%. You showing up, you trying to show them that you're the best employee and that you can do the job and blah, 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 blah. Eventually you realize as you're at that job that you don't need to be doing all of that, because all of that don't even fucking matter. So you go from showing up 100% to showing up 75, and then you stop showing up at 75, you start showing up at 50. Then you stop showing up at 50, you just start doing just enough, which might be 30%. We all fucking do it. Same thing. When you first encounter people, they're going to be giving you 100% of whatever the fuck they feel like you deserve or that you're worthy of. Some of them may come to you offering whatever the fuck they feel like giving you. I don't even view you as 75%. If you take that, you'll never get 100 from that person. If I started you at 75, why the fuck would I ever grow you to 100? You accepted 75 from jump. That's how these motherfuckers operate. That's how this shit operate. Why would I give you more than I started off giving you? The fuck are we doing over here? So when you encounter people, it need to be 100 or nothing. You come up with 75, I don't take 75. I'm sorry, maybe go find you a 75 ass bitch. Sorry. We don't take anything less than 100 over here. Go find you a bitch that's gonna deal with 80. Go find you a 95 ass bitch. I'm not none of that. 100 or nothing. And the reason why some of y'all feel like ain't nobody giving out 100 is because you've never stood on business long enough to find people who do come with 100. You've never been in alignment with those people because you yourself have not been coming with 100. You can't never request more than what you're giving. If I'm only giving out 80, how can I look at you to give 100? That's crazy. Some of y'all have never even seen yourself at 100. You never given yourself permission to be 100. So I'm sure a lot of people have never even offered you that. The fuck? They coming into your life and you something, oh, I need this and I need that. And they looking at you with your 50% ass. The audacity of this bitch. Talking about she need 80 and 90 and 100%. And this bitch showing up as 45. What the fuck? The audacity. So it's a you thing first. You gotta see yourself as 100. You gotta start moving like 100 ass motherfucker. You gotta start moving like that. You gotta start staying on business like a 100 ass motherfucker. And that's gonna put you in a space of isolation for a minute. Because all the people that you used to being around, not 100 ass motherfuckers, because you wasn't even 100 ass motherfuckers. So of course you wasn't gonna be around 100 ass motherfuckers if you wasn't one. So there's going to be a period where you're in isolation and everybody around you not on your same bandwidth. It's going to be a little moment of that. And some of y'all don't do it because you don't want to have that moment. You don't want to go through that hermit mode. You don't want to go through that period of isolation. But it's necessary so that it can reprogram your space. It has to clear out all of the bullshit and then readjust all of those things based on who you are now. Before new comes, all of the old has to go. So there's going to be a period of isolation. And some of you guys may be going through that period right now. You're feeling pulled away from certain people. You're feeling pulled away from certain jobs, certain careers, certain relationships, certain connections, certain friendships, certain partnerships. Whatever it is, certain cities, certain states, certain countries, whatever the fuck it is from you, you're feeling pulled away from those things for good reason. Because in order for you to get the shit that you actually deserve, you have to level the fuck up and everything around you has to level up and match who you are. So there's going to be a period where you're by your fucking self because things are being cleared out before they can be added back. It's all in your perspective. Don't see it as, oh, I'm by myself and nobody wants me. And yeah, look, Five of Swords energy. Nobody wants me and I'm all alone. And you know, I'm going to be by myself forever. And I'm never going to find a job that I'm worthy of having. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to have that. And when. That's not what the fuck it is. Exactly. Just like a baby in the womb. Isolated. Isolated from the world. Isolated from everything so that you can grow and develop into the King of Cups. Come on now. Being super efficient. Being advanced. In the way that you're showing up in life. In the way that you're showing up in your circles. In the way that you're showing up around people. In the way that you're showing up internally. Sacrificing some time being by yourself. And when you're looking at it from the right perspective, you actually find value in the time you spend by your fucking self. You see all of the benefits of being in an energy by your fucking self. You're like, damn, this shit is actually all right. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, I'm being introduced to this, I'm being introduced to that. So many things are changing. So many things are being shown to me and being revealed to me. I can hear the messages more clearly. I can trust my intuition more easily. You start to see the benefits. Versus you seeing it as a punishment. As you carrying all these things on your back, as you being weighted down. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. And some of you guys, thank you, my love, for the gift, have been manifesting things and manifesting things. But some of the things that you're manifesting require a space of isolation so that your space can be cleansed out to make room for the things that you're actually manifesting. Ain't nobody putting something new on top of dirt. That's crazy as hell. If the trash can is full, do I just go put a new trash bag on top of the trash? Or do I have to take the trash out first? I have to take the trash out first. The fuck? Can't put a new trash bag on top of trash. Can't spray Febreze on the trash and think it's gonna stop stinking. Take the shit out. These things obviously no longer serve you. Y'all have to see it, that isolation, as a placeholder. It's not something that's going to last forever. It's not something that, this spot is just going to be empty for the rest of my life. No, it's a placeholder. While I'm getting all these other things prepared, thank you for the gifts. While I'm getting all these other things prepared, while I'm setting all of this other shit up, here's a moment of isolation so that you can tune inward, focus on yourself, get yourself ready for the things that are about to be given to you. Simple as that. I just thought about some brown stew fish. Jamaica could be significant. I'm going to have to give me some brown stew fish. Some of y'all could be eating fish more. Some of y'all going pescatarian, changing your diet. Yeah, hangman. A period of isolation. It may feel like you're stagnant right now, but you're not. You're actually moving. You're actually moving. You know how like when you're in a car and you going a certain mile per hour, and inside the car you don't feel like you're going as fast as you're going, right? Certain highways you can go like 80, 85 miles an hour because it's just open highway, right? When you get to certain states and cities, it's just open highway, so you can go a little bit faster, right? But inside that car, do you feel like you're moving that fucking fast? No. When you're inside that car, you feel like you just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you're going at the speed that you're going. So that's how this isolation feels. This isolation makes you think in your head that you're not really moving, you're not progressing, when in actuality, you're moving very quickly towards the things that you want. Very, very quickly towards the things that you want. Let's do a couple ancestor messages. And then we can close out. I'm hearing that take your time. What's the rush? Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Some of y'all entering y'all mutt phase. And what I mean by that is that, again, that dark energy. That energy of, bitch, I said what I said. I am who I am. It is what it is. I'm not asking. I'm not begging. I'm not overexerting myself. I'm not driving myself crazy. Okay? I'm not living up to no motherfucking standard that you created. I said what the fuck I said. It is what I said it is. And if you don't like it, fuck off. That's the energy. I'm worthy of what the fuck I said I'm worthy of. I'm worth what the fuck I said I'm worth. My value is what the fuck I said my value is. And if you don't like it, fuck off. I'm not changing it for shit. That's the energy y'all need to start getting into if you haven't already. And some of y'all been feeling it. You've been stopping yourself for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. Or you haven't been stepping fully in it for whatever fucking reason. I don't know if you scared. I don't know. But you better get right or get left. You better get right or get left. Look at this. New beginnings. Healing energy. Reconciliation. Beware of people coming back. Anytime y'all start seeing a lot of people, yeah, look, romance and connection. Anytime y'all start seeing a lot of people come back, that's because you are advancing. People don't like to miss out on, you know, people's new heights and you know, being a part of who they are becoming, right? If they feel like they can gain something from it. And like I tell y'all all the time, the people around you sometimes sees where you're headed before you see it. Because we're always more hard on ourselves. So it sometimes takes us a minute to see ourselves for who we actually are. But the motherfuckers around us be seeing that shit. And they can feel it. They can feel when you're starting to detach. When you're moving. If I've been on a level 7 for a long time. And now energetically I'm growing to a level 15, 16, 17. People can feel that I'm no longer on their wavelength anymore. They can feel me detaching. They can feel me leaving that space. So some people reach out. Oh, hey, stranger. Hey, what you doing? Or sometimes you start thinking about old people. It's not necessarily that you're thinking about them. It's that they're thinking about you. And you are picking up on their energy, tugging on you. That's your intuition saying, hey, this person is tugging on your energy. When you just randomly mind your business and all of a sudden you think about a random ass person from your past that you ain't thought about in years or months or whatever, that's them people tugging on your fucking energy. That don't mean, oh, let me reach out to them. Oh, let me see what's going on. Changes in career. Changes in career. Some of y'all got fired for a reason. You weren't supposed to be there. And if spirit didn't fire you, you was never going to leave. Some of y'all got laid off. Same thing. All of these issues and all this bullshit coming out of nowhere at your job is because you're not supposed to be there much longer. And for some of y'all, you don't know when it's time to go because you stay too long in places that you're not supposed to be. So shit has to happen in order to start to break up the fucking energy so that your ass can get it in your head. Maybe I need to go to somewhere the fuck else. Sometimes our ancestors allow people to mistreat us and do us wrong and treat us dirty and have certain shit happen so that we know in our head, it's time for me to go. I can't be here any longer. They have to make it uncomfortable. Because we'll stay. We'll just stay and just try to make it work and work through it. No. There's a difference between you being challenged and things being uprooted for you to move on. And when it seemed like everything just started going wrong after it was going right, that usually means that it's time to move the fuck on and go somewhere else. It's time for a change. A lot of y'all are going to be changing in careers. Doing shit that is completely outside of what you was doing before. I feel like we went over that in a reading before, maybe like a month ago. Some of y'all about to be doing shit completely outside of what you have been trained to do, what you thought you was going to do, what you went to school to do. Completely outside of that. Go with the flow. Don't try to control it. It's not for you for some of you, the career that you thought was for you was based on how you was thinking of yourself, who you thought you was. Now that you're starting to get more clear on who you actually are, now your actual career is going to start making its way to you. What you're actually supposed to be doing is going to start becoming more evident to you. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. It's going to start becoming a lot more clear. Because if I have the wrong idea about myself, if I have the wrong identity and I'm walking around with this wrong identity, then everything that I attract with that mentality is going to be wrong. The job I go for, the relationships I go for, the family relationships that I go for, the friendships that I go for, everything that I attracted while I was in that wrong mentality, while I was operating in that wrong identity, all that shit has to fucking go. Because it shouldn't have been there in the first place. If I was thinking of myself, if I was moving, if I was knowing who I was the whole time, I would have not picked most of that shit. I wouldn't have been in a relationship with most of them people. I wouldn't have picked most of that shit. I wouldn't have been around most of that. No, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have fucking happened. So now that I'm getting more consciously aware of who I actually am and what I'm actually supposed to be doing and who I'm actually supposed to be around, who I'm actually supposed to be in a relationship with, all that old shit gotta go. All them old people gotta go. All them old relationships gotta go. All them old ass connections gotta fucking go. So again, going back to that state of isolation, you're being put in isolation so that all of these things that were never supposed to be a part of your space can finally be removed. That's why I tell y'all all the time, we do not chase garbage cans down the street. That's what it looks like when you're trying to hold on to people, places, and things that are no longer for you. You're chasing a fucking trash truck around. Have y'all ever seen Hoarders? I was watching Hoarders the other day, and it was this particular episode. This lady had all types of bullshit in her house. I mean, you couldn't even walk around that bitch. All types of bugs and rodents and all types of shit. And this bitch had a lemon. Okay, it was a fresh lemon, and it was sitting on top of all that damn trash. And she was fighting to keep the fucking lemon. I said, this gotta be the craziest, most insane motherfucker I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. Bitch, there's literally roaches and bugs crawling all over that motherfucking lemon. You telling something, can I keep the lemon? Can you keep the lemon? No, throw it in the fucking trash. What is wrong with you? That's what y'all look like. That's what y'all look like. Can I keep the shit that's not good for me? Please, I just got it. So, what the fuck is happening right now? It's tainted. It's dirty. It's low vibrational. No, you can't fucking keep it. What the fuck? I said this gotta be the craziest bitch I done ever laid my motherfucking eyes on. It's insane. Angelic protection. Things being taken away from you for a fucking reason. Rejection is protection. Some of y'all wondering, okay, why haven't I got approved for this job? Why haven't I got approved for this apartment? Why didn't I get this car? Why didn't I get this opportunity? Why? Because it wasn't for you. You're supposed to get something better than that. If I keep getting rejected for all of these things, that's because something better is coming. It's not because I'm not worthy of having it at all. It's because there's a better option. Spirit said there's a better fucking option. Because I know who I am, I know that I'm worthy of good things, then that also means that I have to know if something is not working out, it's because I'm worthy of something better. Oh, I was asking for that car. I thought that car was good enough, but obviously it's not. Spirit, do your thing. Oh, I thought that apartment was good for me, but obviously it's not. Spirit, do your thing. Oh, I thought that relationship was good for me, but obviously it's not. Spirit, do your fucking thing. Let me sit the fuck back and get out of your way so you can go get me better. Because if I thought that was, this is how y'all gotta think. If I thought that was the best thing and I got rejected for it, something even crazier is coming. I thought that was the best and it didn't work out. I thought that was the best. I thought that was the best partner. I thought that was the best job. I thought that was the best car. I thought that was the best apartment. I thought that was the best house. And it didn't work out. That automatically means something even crazier is coming. That should be the mentality. So when I don't get approved for the things that I thought I should be approved for, when I don't get the relationship that I thought I should have, when I don't get the friendship that I thought I should have, when all of these things are not working out, take that as there's something even better, even more mind-blowing, even more crazy, even more advanced, even more lucrative that's about to come. And I can't even see it. It's so big, I can't even compute it. Because this is the best that I came up with. And it's bigger than that. That's the best that I came up with. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. That's the best that I had in me. What I just came up with. And that was denied. That means something even better that I can't even conceptualize is coming in. That should be the mentality. But what do? When something don't happen the way, oh, it's because I'm not good enough. It's because I'm not worthy enough. It's because I'm not supposed to have it. It's because I'm trash. It's because I'm not good. And Spirit is like, what the fuck? What? Psycho, you look like the crying toddler. You trying to get a baby a bag of chips and they crying because you gave them one chip. They want another chip. You trying to give them the bag. They crying over the one chip. What the fuck? I'm trying to hand you the bag and you crying over one chip. You crying over one fish and I'm trying to give you the fishing boat. That's how crazy we look. I swear to him, was like, are y'all slow? Yes. Yes, Spirit, we are a little slow. Just a little bit. We just a little off. We not fast. In some areas we are not fast. I've been doing the speed limit. Not gonna lie. Look at this. Spiritual growth. Come on now. I'm trying to grow you, ho. Trying to grow this heifer, and this motherfucker's up here crying because I won't let them keep their little trashy ass boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm trying to get this bitch a husband. She crying over a boyfriend. What the fuck? I'm trying to get this motherfucker a career, and they crying over a job. What the fuck? What the fuck? Your ancestors like, this can't be the motherfucker that y'all said was gonna change the whole trajectory of the bloodline. It can't be them. They off. They a little off up here. You sure? They having secret meetings and shit. It's reminding me of Mulan, when all the ancestors sitting around talking, they like, what the fuck? Who chose Baby Shark? I thought y'all said this motherfucker was advanced and was, what the fuck? What happened to the advanced energy? Just stress out. Just stress the fuck out. Y'all stressing y'all people out. Do you hear me? Headache. Whose idea was this? This motherfucker is, what the fuck? I had to speak on behalf of y'all spirit team real fast. Y'all see how my eyes rolled in the back of my head because I was just like, irritated. That's how they feel. Like, get out the way. Let us work. Shit. Some of y'all need to take a step back. Out the fucking way. You know how, like, if you a cook, right? I love to cook. I don't like people in my fucking kitchen. Okay? All that cute, let's cook together. Let's all cook together and as a unit. No, get the fuck out of my kitchen. If you see me cooking, that is not an invitation for us to have a cute moment in the kitchen. The only thing that you can come to my kitchen to do is bring me the blunt or a glass of wine or to turn the fucking music on. Anything outside of that, I need you to get the fuck away from the premises because you're in my fucking way. Okay? Same thing. Your spirit team do not need you in the kitchen. If I hire a chef to feed me, why the fuck am I in the kitchen in the chef's way? Ain't I paying you to do for me? Now I'm in the way. Talking about something, you need to slice the peppers a little bit more. Are you gonna keep the husk on the corn when you cook it, or do you plan on taking that off? Okay, are you gonna use sweet onions or purple onions? I mean, because honestly, I think for this recipe, you should shut the fuck up. Did you hire me to cook or not? Get out the fucking kitchen. Y'all are in the kitchen and they complaining about the food not being ready. Are you following? You're in the kitchen complaining about the shit not getting done. Well, maybe if you get the fuck out of the way and sit your ass down and kick your feet up and do something the fuck else, it will be finished. What's 1 + 1? What the fuck? Did you catch it? One more time. Huh? On top of what? Get your ass out the way. The only thing you're responsible for is what? Changing. Changing and growing. That's your job. On this planet, in this realm, your job is to change and grow. Your job is not to worry about bills. Your job is not to worry about relationships. Your job is not to worry about career. Your job is not to worry about connections. Your job is not to worry about none of that extra shit. Your job is to change and grow. And based on your changes and based on your growth, the opportunities will be there. First card out was the Fool card. This is new beginnings. This is new opportunities. This is new energies, new environments, new people, new places, and things. The Magician card is the second one, which means what? I have the power. I have the power. I hold all this shit in my motherfucking hands. It's all based on me. Act like it. How many times have we talked about everybody want to be spiritual, but then nobody want to act spiritual? Spiritual people don't beg. Spiritual people don't chase. Spiritual people don't drive themselves crazy, worried about materialistic ass shit. We just become what the fuck we supposed to become, and we attract based off of that. That's it. Is it easier said than done? Absolutely. Please don't hear me say that this shit is easy. You gonna have days where you lose it. You gonna have days where you out of alignment. You gonna have days where you over it. You gonna have days where sometimes that stress and that worry and that anxiety, catches up with your motherfucking ass. But what do you do in those moments? You revert back to your spirituality. I tell y'all all the time, spirituality is the way that I respond to things. My response is different because I'm a spiritual person. Life is going to life. Spirituality does not mean that life is going to stop lifing. You being a spiritual person does not mean life is going to stop lifing. It just means that when life happens, your response is different than that anything as ordinary ass bitch over there. And therefore, you're going to get a different result because of that. It changes my response. I'm not going to go and respond and worry and stress and anxiety like everybody the fuck else. I'm going to respond differently because I know who I am. I know my connection with the energies around me. I know the responsibility that I gave the energies around me. And you got to start threatening them energies. You don't do what the fuck I said it needs to get done, it's going to be hell to fucking pay. I'm speaking to all the energies around me who are responsible for taking care of me and making sure that I have the things that I need. I should never have to worry about a bill. I should never have to worry about what I'm going to eat. Those things need to be taken care of. And if they're not, there's going to be hell to fucking pay. Y'all be scared to talk to the spiritual realm like that. All this shit work for you. Everything around you work for you. That's like the motherfucking CEO being scared of the employees. Oh no, just come in whenever you want and do whatever you want. And I'm just going to be here just making sure that your bills are paid and you get a check. And you... Fuck no. Be here by this time. Do what you need to motherfucking do or your ass is fired. What the fuck? Stop talking to the energies around you like you work for them. Giving them too much grace. Same thing with our ancestors. Now, don't be disrespectful, but understand that they work for you. They connected to you to work for you, to do for you. Get it done. This needs to be done. This needs to be taken care of. I give you a little piece of bread and fish, you put on the altar, and then light your candle, give you a little water. Get it done. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for your service. Like the police department. They here to protect and serve. But when you let them act like they bigger than the program, they start doing the shit that we see them doing now. No, bitch, you work for me. Last card, and I'm off this hoe because this phone about to die. I don't feel like charging it. I am right now doing specials for the month of December. Mentorship specials, consultation specials for those who want to tap in with me offline, one-on-one. Feel free to shoot me a DM message. I'm gonna pin my DM here at the bottom. Just send a message, click right here, send me a DM, let me know that you're interested. I'll send you over all of the information with the prices. I am also going to put together, or I'm just gonna restart the Discord. We had a Discord that we were using to connect offline. Some people were using it, some people wasn't. But if you are interested in the Discord, also shoot me a DM right here so I can send you the link to the Discord. I know Shelly had just asked about it. So we're about to get back into that so that we can start connecting again offline, off of TikTok. Really having, building that community and utilizing community, because that's what most of this is. A lot of people get fucked up on this journey or inconsistent with this journey, or start to, you know, not really show up as much because they don't have support, they don't have community. So we have all of these different people who are spiritual people and no way to connect them. So I'll be the bridge, okay? I'll set it up so that we can stay connected, and utilize that chat. Now, this is a thing. You're going to have to be active. You don't got to be active every day, but you got to be active, because if not, what the fuck is the point? All right? But if you are interested, if you are not in the Discord, some of y'all are already in there, so I'll just send a message in there to kind of wake it up. But if you're not in the Discord and you want to be added to the Discord, send me a DM message. You can just click right here, click on my name, go to message, and shoot me a DM, and I will send you the URL link so that you can join, okay? You'll probably have to copy and paste it to your browser, because I don't think TikTok allows me to send like links that you can click. So you probably have to copy and paste it to your browser and then join that way. No, this will be over Discord. The Geneva, I don't even use no more. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just put the link in the Geneva, and then I'm going to delete the Geneva. And this will be over Discord, because most people are already using Discord for other shit. Anyway. Alright. Last card out was do the work. And y'all know what the work is, because we done talked about it. I might be putting this one on YouTube. I feel like this one needs to go on YouTube. So we might put that up. Last card out. What is the last card here for the collective? Again, if you're interested in the services that I'm offering for this month, also feel free to shoot me an inbox. If you're interested in both, just put services and Discord, and I'll send you information to both. Romance and connection. Partnerships are most definitely happening right now, okay? So some of y'all, you won't be single for long if you're single. This can also be soulmate relationships when it comes to friendships, soul tribe connections as well, connected with like-minded people. Same thing, same thing. So just make sure that you are, again, showing up as your best self, so that the people that you attract are showing up as their best selves. Okay? If I know that I'm showing up as my best self, I don't have to be perfect, but I know that the people that I attract are also showing up as their best selves. And we just be our best selves together. And everybody just being their fucking best. Hello? Alright, light and love. Again, I'll be responding to everybody who wants the Discord or who wants information on the services that I'm providing for this month. The specials do end at the end of December, so definitely get it while you can. If you are interested but you don't get paid until later in the week or something like that, still feel free to shoot me a message so that I can at least get the information to you. Yeah. And we'll be in the Discord today, and using that, you know, as a bridge for community. I'll probably also put something up on my story for people who may have missed the live, who also want to join or be a part. And yeah, we'll do it like that. Either way, light and love to everybody. I love y'all. Hopefully these messages resonated. Shout out to everybody who gifted, everybody who liked, everybody who commented, everybody who showed love, everybody who shared. To my core support, shout out to y'all. If you are a newbie and this is your first live, shout out to you. Make sure that you follow so that you can come back. We talk like this all the time. Okay, my community is all about tough love, all right? Getting what you need, getting what's going to actually help you. We not out here to, you know, pity pat your fucking feelings, okay? We get you what you need so that you can get to where you're supposed to fucking be. Character development, soul development is what we prioritize over here, all right? And, of course, we sprinkle love in with that 100%. All right, so I'll be back live tomorrow. My goal is to go live every day this week, so y'all will see me tomorrow. Maybe multiple times this week. We'll just see how it plays out. But definitely make sure that you're following and that you got your notifications on. And I'm about to respond to everybody who sent a DM right now. All right?